John Lennon's biography. John Lennon. John Lennon (1940–1980) was an English singer, songwriter, and musician who became famous as one of the founding members of the Beatles. Born in Liverpool, England, he formed the band in 1957 with fellow band members Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. The Beatles became one of the most successful and influential bands in the history of music, and Lennon was an integral part of the group's creative output. After the Beatles disbanded in 1970, Lennon continued to make music as a solo artist, releasing several albums that were critically acclaimed and commercially successful. He was also an outspoken advocate for peace and social justice, and his activism often landed him in hot water with authorities in both the UK and the US. Sadly, Lennon was assassinated outside of his New York City apartment building by a deranged fan in 1980, cutting short a career that had already left an indelible mark on the world of music and popular culture. Lennon was known for his distinctive songwriting style, which often included social and political commentary, as well as introspective and personal lyrics. Some of his most famous songs include Imagine, Instant Karma, Give Peace a Chance, and Working Class Hero. In addition to his music career, Lennon was also a visual artist, writer, and actor. He published 2 books of poetry, in his own right and A Spaniard in the Works, and acted in several films, including How I Won the War in a Hard Day's Night. Lennon's personal life was often as turbulent as his public persona. He was married twice, first to Cynthia Powell and later to Yoko Ono, with whom he had a son, Sean. Lennon and Ono famously staged several public protests, including their Bed-In for Peace, in 1969. Despite his success and fame, Lennon struggled with depression and substance abuse throughout his life. He was reportedly estranged from his father, who left when Lennon was a child, and he had a difficult relationship with his mother. Lennon's assassination in 1980 shocked the world and had a profound impact on the music industry and popular culture. He was posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994, and his legacy continues to inspire musicians and activists around the world. Lennon's middle name was Winston, given in honor of Winston Churchill, the British Prime Minister during World War II. Lennon was briefly expelled from school at the age of 15 for misbehaving with a friend. He was later accepted into the Liverpool College of Art, where he met future bandmate Stuart Sutcliffe. In addition to the Beatles, Lennon was also a member of the Plastic Ono Band, a group he formed with Yoko Ono in 1969. The band released several albums and performed together until 1974. Lennon was a strong advocate for animal rights and was a vegetarian for much of his life. In 1975, Lennon took a hiatus from music to focus on raising his son Sean. He didn't release another album until 1980, the year of his death, when he released Double Fantasy in collaboration with Yoko Ono. Following his death, Lennon's song, Imagine, became an anthem for peace and has been covered by countless musicians in the decades since. In 2002, the BBC conducted a poll of the 100 greatest Britons, and Lennon was voted into 8th place, behind figures such as Winston Churchill and William Shakespeare.